You're giving real Joan Crawford energy right now.
What? Why would you say that? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Three Grandmas Yapping about Roman Polanski.
Dude,
is that the wrong show?
I've given up. Given up.
We're all wearing something in support of Roman Polanski. Prag is wearing the red ribbon.
Why do you sound like that, Tom?
I sound like what?
You are like peaking to high heaven.
Peaking? I shouldn't be peaking.
Yeah, like crazy.
You have been peaking for a week. You just love to run that game.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's way better. That's way
crazy.
better.
You're like Gloria Gaynor with the game.
I don't know who Gloria Gaynor is. All I think is
she's a disco singer.
Not athlete at all.
But you do sound a lot deeper today. Like, have you got a new mic or have you got new settings?
No, I actually did new
injections.
settings. I actually got new settings.
Did you talk to the doctor about low T?
I had super low T, and I was like, I need more T. And he said, okay, let's provide more T.
His voice sounds like this.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Before we get into this movie, I'd like to just read some Rotten Tomatoes. This movie got a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'd like to just read some reviews for this movie. There is nothing to sympathize with, but the sets, which get far too many drinks spilled on them. That's the first one.
Come on, that's a bitchy comment.
The movie is confusing and boring. Faye Dunaway does a decent job, but is incapable of overcoming the weakness of the book and the script. Here's another one.
Come on, they didn't read the fucking book, or did they read the script? Come on, dog.
This is a top critic, Richard Schickel. Lacking psychological intelligence, or for that matter, awareness of Hollywood sociology, Mommie Dearest is just a collection of screechy scenes further distanced by convictionless direction.
What does that mean? What is convictionless direction?
I'm gonna
because you know what, I'm gonna push back on that, because one thing this fucking director has is a conviction about what he wants to do, right? Like, this is a character study, and this is campy. Right? And like, people don't know how to fucking connect at that level, I think, sometimes.
I have no idea. Like, okay, there was one more that like really, and it's the reason why I've got campy
Triggered?
in quotes. A peculiar hybrid, a high camp Hollywood bioflick about child abuse, elevated substantially above its sordid material by Faye Dunaway's obsessively committed interpretation of legendary star. Okay, that yeah. There was
I want to tell you another.
Like, yeah, go
JC,
ahead.
This film is probably the first film we've reviewed that's won a Razzie for Best Picture and a Razzie for Best Actress. They had the audacity to give fucking Faye Dunaway a Razzie.
That is insane. That's
why I don't fuck with the Razzies anymore, because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Here we go. Here's the one that really hit me. Nightmarishly inept, unutterably depressing, but so campy it's compulsively watchable. What?
I mean, facts.
As patently hilarious as you've heard, classic B-movie camp. What were you guys laughing? Were you guys laughing at anything in this movie besides like the intentionally funny stuff?
I mean, there's some intentional stuff I was laughing at.
There's intentionally funny stuff.
I laugh at scary things though, because it's so horrible and so macabre. And like, first of all, this is a slasher movie, and this is the Joker, right? Like, this is literally Faye Dunaway should have played the Joker because she kills it. And like, there's certain scenes that I've only seen like since this movie came out, and I probably saw it when it came out when I was like 10 or 11 and forgot. But like, the scenes still hit. Yeah. Like, those scenes still fucking hit, and that's just through the power of the performances.
This movie was horrifying. This movie was horrifying. I like, you can't, like, one of the reviews is like, you can't sympathize with anything. Are you kidding? I mean, that child actress was crying. Like, she was great.
Like, even the little boy who was like tied into the bed, like little subtle things like that. Like, go strap yourself back in. She's coming back for another fucking round.
And they didn't like, they mentioned it once. Like, it just like happens, and you're like, wait, why is he tied to the bed? What is this?
But
like,
the fact that he can get out himself. Makes no sense, because like, he can just get himself out.
He's been like that for so long, and she probably gets drunk at night, and so he knows how to get out, because otherwise he'd be pissing the bed. Like, if you tie me to bed and then the next morning, you know what Mommie Dearest says, she punishes him for a piss in the bed, right? You know, it's a fucking double fucking. It's a gotcha no matter what with Mommie Dearest.
Yeah, I mean this movie is obviously completely centered around Faye Dunaway and her performance. I didn't know anything about this story. Like I didn't even know it was a biopic until someone said it to me. But like, if this is based on like Christina Crawford's memoirs, then go off, Queen. Like, I don't give a shit.
And she had witnesses for every big scene too, because like the maid, like when she almost choked her to fucking death, and she's choking her and choking her. I'm like, where are the other people to go rescue? Because like I thought she was gonna kill that chick, right? And like so she like has like 2 or 3 witnesses for everything.
This movie was nominated for won. Did you say it won Worst Picture? Is that right?
It won a Razzie and Best Director Razzie. Best Director,
worst director,
or Worst Director and Worst
Actress.
Actor. Yeah, because I guess they think it's too camp.
Worst Director.
That's the way it was in the 30s. Like they were melodramatic. That's the way Joan Crawford probably cooked. They were all very crazy.
I mean, this movie is directed by Frank Perry, who I hadn't heard of before this movie.
I don't know anything about him other than this movie.
He made a movie called The Swimmer, which is apparently his biggest movie last summer as well. But I mean, this movie looked like it was from the period. Like it just the way even the way the camera moved and everything felt like it was from the time period.
The framing that they did multiple times, where she was at the top of the stairs, was just. Perfect. It was in that time frame too. Perfect.
Yeah, it was exactly what these movies were like back then. And listen, I get like I feel like there's a conspiracy theory against this movie. Like I'm reading these reviews. It's almost like they're pissed off that they're dogging on like a Hollywood actress that was.
Do you think Joan Crawford stans are doing this?
Yeah. Roger Ebert. I can't imagine who
Roger
would
Ebert give it a 1.
1 out of 4. I can't imagine who would
crazy.
to subject themselves to this movie. Like, what is this? Is this like?
I don't get that, because like if you're making a movie like this is the way you have to present it, in that style, in that melodramatic, campy frame, because like that's kind of like it's like a surreal thing, because Joan Crawford is so crazy and bananas. That's how she sees the world, like a Technicolor dream, right? With the kid's birthday party. But like Christina's pointing out all through the movie how bullshit it all is. It's all a facade. Why did you really adopt me? It was so like you could fucking show off to your fancy friends, and then you have all the scumbag boyfriends coming in, just seeing what's happening.
All the uncles.
Not really not worried about the kids, not saying shit.
There was only one good one. There was only one good one.
The first one was a lawyer.
Trash.
No, I was talking about the last one, Alfred. He gave him
the older one, right?
Yeah.
Even like that dinner table scene, that felt like a scene out of Alice in Wonderland. It was just so fake and like picturesque.
Everything's set up for the cameras, right?
Yeah.
But like Joan Crawford obviously is an obsessive compulsive mental illness, right? Because the first scene is her scrubbing her fucking hands, right? Yeah. They show her morning routine, right? And then they show all this, crazy.
She does a little bit of work. She does a little bit of work, and then she yells at her staff for doing all the work.
You didn't do this right, and then the boyfriend comes over, and that's another show. She comes down the stairs. You have to take your shoes off, and he's like, "What about my socks?" It's like, I can handle your socks. And then they go upstairs, and it's crazy.
And he speaks with that transatlantic accent, like that the old Hollywood actors had, and
right?
Yeah, it's so
they
so
nailed
accurate.
It.
It's so accurate.
What is Roger Ebert thinking? Like he should see that though. I don't like maybe he had a bad day that day.
Like listen, I don't want to bring up Roman Polanski, but I'm gotta. But it's giving me.
You have to.
It's giving me signing the
he's my Superman.
It's giving me signing that petition vibes. Like all of these people are coming against this movie. In
she had a big share of PepsiCo, and they have a fuck ton of money, and maybe they went back and they didn't like the way the board meetings were presented and all this shit. Because there were some good things about Joan Crawford presented in this movie, and that was the way she fought back against like the industry and stuff. Like. right? She's a crazy fucking lunatic, Joker mode, nut job. But like, I did appreciate the PepsiCo meeting when they're like, "Oh, we retired you, Joan," and she's like, "No, you didn't, bitch." And like, she kept like,
even that does come from ego, right? That still comes from ego, but it's accurate, right? Like that's what I mean.
But you have to do that shit, right? Because like they'll just run over you otherwise.
They said it's psychologically inept and like has no idea.
Don't fuck with me, fellas.
I was like, are you kidding? This is everything that Hollywood is about. Like this is Cinema Paradiso, not Cinema Paradiso. Sorry, Sunset Boulevard. That's what I'm looking for.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like this felt like Sunset Boulevard, but like based on a real life event. Yeah, go.
Joan Crawford had 2 lines in this movie that as soon as she said them, I was like, this is my memoir. So my first, the first memoir was Boys and Booze. And then the follow-up was "Fuck with me, fellas." That was my second one.
Don't fuck with me, fellas. And like, Christina, of course you know where to find the boys and booze, right? Because she's like looking at her flask.
Like, there's a liquor store here.
Calls her out on her bullshit. She's like,
by the way, Tom, your mic still sounds bad. I don't know what it is.
Are you kidding me?
No, yeah, your mic still sounds bad.
No condenser mics.
It's not a condenser mic.
I know. I'm sure. I just like I had to have something to say instead of wire hangers. So I just made some shit up.
Every scene felt like a mystery, and you're meant to work out what she's going to get pissed off about next. Like I was figuring out what's it going to be. There's that scene where she's going through her daughter's closet, and like she looks at a dress. I'm like, what's wrong with the dress? Is it one that she owns and she's stolen?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no, it's the wire coat hangers that she got pissed off
she's like she sneaks into the room and she's looking around and then she's like, oh, there's something not right. And like the whole expression on her face changes and like the tension, because you know it's the wire hanger scene, because everybody knows about this famous scene and they think they remember it. You've never seen it before?
I've never seen it. I've never heard of this movie.
How did you feel about when you saw that fucking scene?
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, she was walking in. She walks into the room. She walks, and she seems happy. I'm like, okay. She seems happy, but she's gonna get pissed off about something. I know it. And like, she walks across, and it cuts to the daughter. Her eyes are closed, and she's asleep. And then it cuts back to her, and her eyes are open. She's waiting for her to get pissed off about something. And she's going through the closet. She just seems to have, she's like, oh, look at all these nice clothes I bought her. And then she sees one of them, and I'm like, oh, what's wrong with this dress? Like, is it one that the daughter's made herself, maybe? And she's pissed off that she's made one for herself? No. Is it one that she didn't buy for her, like someone else bought for her, so she's pissed off that someone else has bought her? No. It's she's hung them on wire coat hangers. Where did she even get the coat hangers from, by the way? Like, is it the maids? Like,
here's my problem.
Now you're very low. Oh, no.
I'm very low? Okay. Well, all right. I got it.
Here we go.
There we go. All right, better?
That's way better. That's way better.
I think there's something else.
It's such a wonderful scene.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah,
I love the white cold cream.
Just a little bit high. Just a little bit high. Just a little bit high. Just
a little too high now?
No, you're too low. Just go a little bit high. Just a little bit high.
Okay. You're almost there. My one problem with that scene is she's yelling at Christina about
you're too low still.
I'm still too fucking low. Okay,
2 more shots.
I know what it is. So the problem I have with this is where's it at? She's yelling at Christina about this. Fuck, I can't find it now.
The wire coat hangers.
But the wire hangers. And she's like, you did this and that. I don't think this little girl hung up her own fucking clothes.
Yeah, that's all right. It's too high for her. Like, she's just pissed off.
It doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter. She's just pissed off.
That's not the standard. Anything. There's no wire hangers, Christina. What do you mean you didn't hang it? No. See, that's why you're going to get a beating, and that's why I'm going to hit you with the borax soap, because now these floors are not clean. It doesn't matter about what was wrong. Something was going to be wrong, right? Because as soon as the hangers were done, it was the fucking floor. Yeah. And then it was like, oh, you're not cleaning the floor right. And then she's smacking her with the fucking borax and putting it everywhere. Like, it's just insanity. You know, it doesn't matter with abusers. It doesn't matter. Logic takes no reconciliation.
After she leaves, I love the child actor's reactions. Like, the Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I was like, she was
so fired. She said
so
that like
good.
3 times in the movie too at the end of scenes, and it's just like, Jesus Christ. It's so funny. It's so funny. I love it.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
This movie, the title of the movie is Mommie Dearest, and I want to know. They say the title of this movie maybe
each time you get a
15 times,
Each time
and I want to know: does it wrap around to being too much, or is it just stackable? No. It just keeps getting more and more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started using it in my IRL.
It was like double XP weekend. It just kept going up and up.
Jones Crawford's scary in this movie too, right? Like she's like, "Mommy, what?" Like, and I'm like, I want to like say the right thing because she's like the Faye Dunaway's character is so intimidating and and also I'm reminded that Resident Evil 8 basically took this character and made a giant version of it for the witch character, right? Yeah. That's Joan Crawford, and like Blue Oyster Cult has a song called Joan Crawford based on this fucking movie, right?
What do they have to say about Joan Crawford?
Well, you have to listen to the song.
Reaper is what they say.
It's very dramatic. I can promise you that. Like, it's not what you think it is. You know, but like they have a song called Godzilla too, so they just like super villains. And I think this would have been an amazing sequel as a slasher movie if Joan Crawford has a final break and then just starts murdering all the Hollywood executives in a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like this bitch is scary.
I'm looking at the Google page for it, and it says here, you know, the name of the movie of the year and everything like that. Am I okay on volume? Am I good?
Yeah, you're great.
Yeah, you're good now.
It says that drama/melodrama. This is a horror movie.
Yeah.
This is 100% a horror movie. It was crazy.
It was so scary.
What? This might be. I'm going to give you two unpopular opinions. First one. This movie is a banger.
It's a banger.
That's first off, it's a banger.
That's not unpopular for around here.
I don't know. It's crazy. Well, no, Rotten Tomatoes says 50. That's crazy.
Fuck those fucking. That's Pepsi. That's big money. Somebody's doing that to us.
Opinion.
Yeah,
little
I agree with you.
Kind of deserved what was given to her.
Oh,
Christina deserved it.
Are you not?
Some of the faces
that
she
is
was making was so annoying. Like she'd be like, go to her room, and she'd be like,
yeah, because it's like that's like after years and years of like putting up with it and trying everything to deal with her bullshit.
Yeah, I love that sequence where she refuses to eat the raw steak and just like
that was one of the best.
She puts it.
It was. Listen, I love the idea of pettiness. I love being petty. That was to the extreme. That was to the
so
extreme.
good.
And I loved it.
A great scene too is when she took the slap when she came home from boarding school and she's like, "Oh, Christina got evicted or like, you know, kicked out or whatever the term was."
Yeah. Expelled, yeah.
And she's like, "That's not true. That's a lie." And it was a lie because she didn't get expelled. Right, you know, they didn't want to expel her at all. And then she was like, "No, tell her that's the fucking truth." And she would. It's like, "Go to the next room." And then she slaps her real fucking hard twice, and she doesn't like react.
She just
right?
takes it and looks back at her.
It's like, okay, you're gonna be slapping me today. I guess I'm gonna be taking some slaps. So start slapping. So like I could do. And then but this is the thing about a supervillain. Joan Crawford's like, okay, bitch, you took that slap. Take this fucking choke. And she dives through the glass table.
She was like,
that was crazy, dog.
Takes it. Okay.
Like every single. Like every single good thing that happens to Christina, I'm sitting there waiting. Like, how is Joan going to ruin this for her?
Yeah.
Like, how is she going to ruin this?
She's a petty bitch.
The biggest one. I'm sitting there. I'm watching it. You know, I'm getting ready to watch a movie, and then Flame's like, I don't know if I like this, and I go, I don't know, probably not. I don't know, just whatever. And she's like, well, I'll sit down and watch a little bit of it because that's what she does. So she watched the whole thing.
Of course she did.
That's a good sign.
She goes, it kept my interest.
Liked it?
It was crazy. Yeah, I think she liked it. Yeah,
of course she liked it.
No, we're watching.
It's like a.
And they got to the scene towards the end where she gets hospitalized, Christina, and then the mom's like, or Joan's crying, I'll talk to her. And in my head, I'm like, there's no way she's gonna take her place. That's crazy. That's like me, like writing some crazy thing into a movie, like, oh, and she does this. No, that's not how that works. And then the next scene, she did it, and I was like, are you kidding?
And it happened.
And she fucked it up. And she was staring into the camera. The way they shot it was amazing.
Yeah, that
was just a
for real.
close up.
Hilarious.
I did. We should look at that. I bet it's on YouTube too, the actual fucking clip. But you know what was also great? There was a fucking like one of the petty things like Joan Crawford did to Christina was like they're at dinner and she's an adult now and she's like, stop flirting with the waiter.
Yeah.
And like she was just like being nice and cordial. And that, like that's embarrassing to like say, like, you know, especially in the 50s when like you don't like flirt with the staff or whatever. And like it's just like petty shit that they do. Well, and she never picks on the boy. It's always her because she's a rival. She's a rival, even as a child.
Didn't that happen to a friend of ours?
Who?
About what?
God damn it! God damn it! Yes, it did.
Someone got pissed off because someone was just being nice.
Yeah, to a waitstaff. Yeah.
To a waitstaff.
We'll discuss later.
Oh God, that's a fucking deep.
That's a deep
cut.
cut. That's a deep cut.
Roman Polanski, we're talking about. Roman was right though.
Real
that
quick
time.
before we move on, back to that soap opera thing, whatever. I'm just going off of what I know. Were soap operas filmed live at some point?
Yes.
Yeah.
They were. Okay.
They still are.
Sometimes.
Are they?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't think they film live, but the schedule is like this. You have to have 5 shows a week, so they have a fucking tight schedule. It might as well be live. There's not a lot of editing. Soap opera actors are amazing because they memorize so much script. And, like they have a brand new script every day, and especially the stars that are on every day. They grind that shit, and they're all 15 hours a day, Monday through Friday, right? So like I respect them a lot, you know. Not Joan Crawford though.
I like, Time, that you were saying that you love pettiness and you love like being a hater. Yeah. This whole movie, it is the biggest hater movie against like Joan Crawford of all time. Like
and Prag brought it up earlier. It's like the first thing that I noticed. Like right away when especially when during the wire hanger scene, which was terrifying when she was beating the shit out of the wire hanger. That was hard to watch. But like I got heavy Joker vibes from this. Like
Joker mode.
It's crazy.
Especially the first Joker in the first Batman TV show, right? Because I feel like
I was actually thinking 2019 Joker, like the end when he's sitting in the hospital. Like wasn't the mum sitting in the hospital bed, and it's kind of similar to what was happening. Like, in that movie, like it's revealed that there's some reveal at the end of Joker that I don't remember. Like she adopted him or something. But like like that hospital
she abused him and shit like that.
Yeah, and then like, she sees him on the television when he's on the show. Like that felt very similar to when Christina was accepting her reward on her behalf. And I love, like, even after she's like dies, she's like, I still don't know if she loved me. Like I have to believe it now.
Crazy.
The will. That's the abuse.
Like
that
was the confirmation.
And then like the only thing. Listen, I like this movie a lot. The only thing I didn't like was the very end when. Side note: the brother just disappeared for a while, and then he just shows up right at the very
Oh yeah, that was a brother. Yeah.
Oh, he's back. Okay, so
he shows up. I think his sister wanted to leave him out of the memoir to protect him a little bit, and not like because there's always weird shit that people do that she could have like. But I think she wanted to focus like a fucking laser beam on Joan Crawford, because and they have that scene in the meeting in the movie when Joan Crawford doesn't give him anything, and she's like, "Well, I'm going to write a book then."
Oh yeah. So the very end. The brother goes, just like mom, she always gets the last word.
She's like,
she's like,
does she?
And then it just lands on her face, and I'm like,
like that's like they did that in Pearl, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like
I was looking at it and I was like, that's dumb. I don't get it. And then Flame goes, well, it's like she wrote the tell-all, and I go,
write the tell-all.
Yeah, I love that. No, I love that. That's so petty and hate-filled.
So
and this movie was a big hit, and so she probably sold the rights to the movie, and
was
they made everyone good. Oh
so
yeah,
was this publicly accepted as like, you know?
Oh, everybody loved it. Like the people. Because right when this movie came out, right around 1981 is when VCRs started to like show up in your house, like your regular home, right? Before then, it was kind of rare. They were very expensive. But this is like one of the movies that was like, I feel like right when VCRs like really hit the streets, like I feel like this was in video stores right around that time. And a lot of people saw it from that. And like everyone fucking loved it. It was just fucking crazy. And like nobody said like I never like. I remember seeing with my parents, and like they you know really they've seen a lot of movies and shit. They didn't complain. Like they got it. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Because like some of the reviews said that this was directionless. I feel like if you think this film is directionless, then like you should never watch a movie from the 50s, like ever. Because all of the movies are like that, like constructed this way. Like you would have to. you'd have to say that Sunset Boulevard is awful. Like, I know that movie's black and white, but it's shot exactly like this movie. Like, I completely get what Frank Perry was going for. I have no idea how anyone could be confused as to like why this movie was constructed this way, why it was shot this way. It bemuses me. I don't get
hacks, man. There's hacks out here, and they're self-reporting because
right.
that
Roger
person didn't have any
experience.
Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna have to read his whole thing. I want to actually listen to it and read it and like try to understand it because I want to understand it.
Now, audience members, people watching, I want you to imagine it's your birthday. It's your birthday, right? Your parents, they have all these presents wrapped up for you. They got hundreds of presents. You unwrap them one by one at a time. Every single one. You're so excited. There's so many presents. And then they go, hey, pick which one's your favorite. We'll give the rest to charity.
Yeah.
And you just
that's the coldest thing to do to a child. That's not for a child because a child doesn't operate at that level. It's just sick, bro. It's
so cruel that you wouldn't write it for a movie. Like it would have to have happened for real.
She
didn't
know beforehand that was gonna happen, right? She in that moment. She's like, "Do you like that doll? Is that your favorite?"
She's just like, "Mom, you're so generous."
Guess what?
And then the uncle comes in and gives her like a necklace,
right?
Undermining Joan. Yeah. And she's like, "Well, you have to pick one now." And then like he puts pressure on her to be like, "No,
she can have both." Yeah,
she can have both. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine
not getting a dime either? Ever.
Yeah,
she never got a dime from the household for anything.
It's
crazy. It's just nuts. It's just psychotic. It's just a very fucking broken person. And a severe alcoholic, and she was probably on a bunch of pills too. Because back then they give you fucking amphetamine injections, and like they were shooting JFK up with all kinds of shit.
It was
like all kinds of shit.
It was funny,
and so they were like, you fucking go crazy.
When adult Christine finds Joan Crawford passed out. And she's like trying to wake her up, and she's like, "Oh my God, there's something wrong." So she gets the maid, and she's like freaking out, and the maid's like, "She's just sleeping."
Yeah, but like Christina wouldn't know. Like she would have known that by now that she gets drunk all the time. Like I found that scene to be kind of dumb because like she knows the fucking deal.
She
you
doesn't
can
know
smell
what sleeping
it.
is. Yeah,
you can smell the stink.
Now listen, I haven't seen Mildred Pierce. I
haven't seen it either.
She won Best Actress for that movie. I think they should revoke that Best Actress and then give it to Faye Dunaway for this movie. Like, and give it to Faye Dunaway for this movie.
Well, just because she's a bad person doesn't mean there wasn't a good performance.
I know. I'm sure
I'm just being funny.
Yes. No, did you say I don't think she's a bad person.
How about this? What if we give it to Roman Polanski as a Lifetime Achievement Award instead?
Yeah. He hasn't gotten enough of those already.
See, this is the thing. Like, Joan Crawford has defenders and stuff because she was a very excellent performer and shit. Like, she was legitimate, but she was also always Joan Crawford and everything. Yeah. She's like, like this, the same fucking Faye Dunaway performance is what she was giving all the time. But like if all these incidents happened was just Christina and Joan Crawford there, I would say maybe it's all bullshit. But like there was always witnesses.
Like I kind of put her in the same, like not as bad, but like I'd put her in the same category as like Errol Flynn. Like he is an awful person. Like he killed someone, and he's like
all kinds of horrible fucking.
And he's still one of the most like popular classic actors of all time. Like he made bank and he's still celebrated, but like you got he was an awful human being. Same with Steven Seagal.
Oh boy, are we gonna make a list now of all the horrible? Like back then, there was no accountability for shit too, right? Like nobody was getting caught doing anything back then because there was no way to maintain information.
I have a question to you two movie buffs. So you've seen I think 20 times more movies than I have. Is so usually when you have movies where people or actors like Faye Dunaway, when they're portraying real people, they portray like politicians, sports athletes, just people that are like like whatever, like real people in the world. They don't really do like their contemporaries that have been like
a lot.
Yeah.
No.
Do you know any movies that do that?
Ed Wood is probably one. That's Tim Burton's movie about Ed Wood, who was a famously bad film director. There's a movie called Blonde, which is about Marilyn Monroe. Yeah. Now that is a hateful biopic, but that hates her for the completely wrong reasons. And why this movie works and that one doesn't is because Marilyn Monroe, for all intents and purposes, seemed to be a pretty good person and pretty decent individual. And that movie, to me, felt like a really just like scathing indictment for her for really petty reasons, and I don't know why. But this movie seems genuine. Like, it seems like a genuine experience that someone went through. There's others. I'm trying to think. There's a movie called Hitchcock that's about Alfred Hitchcock. David Fincher made a movie recently about Herman J. Mankiewicz, which was really good. I felt. Did you watch that? Mank?
What is the question? Are there
bioepics
about people who are still alive?
No, well, movies, she was dead. Are the movies that were like actors playing their contemporaries, like kind of like in the same time frame almost, like really
same
close.
Universe,
Well, I mean, you just listed a bunch of movies where actors are not playing their contemporaries, right? Because Ed Wood was made when Ed Wood was dead,
you're right? You're right.
Yeah.
You're thinking about similar time period.
Yeah.
I mean, the 80s and the 50s are very different. So, for that time, it wouldn't have been considered their.
You know why they don't do that? Because they don't want to get sued, right? So usually you have bioepics about people who are dead, and usually there's a big book about it. Like the one that I can think of is the Trump one that was recent. I haven't seen it.
I love that.
But there's that one that was.
You're right.
What was it called again?
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice. I want to see that one.
No, not the same thing. That's the same thing at all.
No, well, it's not. It's not.
Well, I mean, he's alive.
Yeah,
I mean, Trump's alive. It's a contemporary.
When I'm talking about actors to actors, it's not a contemporary at all.
Oh, actor to actor?
Actor, yes.
Yeah. You mean their peers, not the contemporary. You mean their peers.
Peers, I'm sorry.
Peers, because contemporaries mean same time period.
Peers,
yeah, peers. Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to think about it, but
because it could be a thing like, well, I'm not going to play another actress because it's like a respect thing, and it's like it's our wheelhouse, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Where it's like I'm playing a politician. That's not our world. That's different. Yeah.
In this case, it's very different.
Yeah.
There's the Babylon.
I mean, Trump was also an actor before he became a politician, though, right? He was on TV shows and commercials, and
there's also
he was an entertainer.
There was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which was about. Well, I had Sharon.
Again, those are contemporaries.
Well, we're not talking about We're talking about peers. We're talking about peers. He got the wrong word. He used the wrong word.
Peers. Okay. Actors portraying other actors.
Still a huge time jump,
in Hollywood.
I mean, there's a million movies. There's a million movies that are about actors.
I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a very loving portrayal of Sharon Tate. So.
There's got to be Orson Welles movies out there. There's got to be the icons get movies made about them because people know their names. Name recognition is a big.
Was it Timothy Chalamet? Is that what his name?
Yeah,
Chalamet making a movie where he's starring as Johnny Depp, like that.
Right now,
no,
I don't see that shit happen.
Yeah, that'd be
or
weird.
Like De Niro playing Pacino, or Pacino playing De Niro in a biopic.
Like right now,
I never see that.
That's what
that would be interesting.
That's what this movie would be. And could you imagine if there was a movie that was like the portrayal of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's relationship?
Surprised there isn't
one. That's what this movie's like. That's what
there
this
will
movie's
be one.
Like.
You know that American Crime Story is already being cooked up for an episode season about that.
But American Crime Story is so
campy.
Not campy, but I feel like it's in poor taste. I find Ryan Murphy's.
Of course it is, and that's what that one's going to be too. Of course it's going to be in poor taste.
But this one seems to be in for a good it exists for a good reason. I don't.
It was
think
made
American
at a
Crime
different time
Story,
too.
I feel like American Crime Story is very grimy.
What do you think if Ari Aster remade this movie in the modern context? It would be a lot more sex stuff. They would actually be fucking in the shower. There would be more craziness. It would be more dream and surreal.
You're just bringing up Ari Aster because you.
No, because this movie reminded me of existential dread and postmodern because it seemed dreamlike. The technicolorness of it and her like to me, Ari Aster's films always have a psychosis, or it's a drug reaction, or a mental imbalance. And I feel like Joan Crawford is seeing the world. Like you see this movie almost through her crazy eyes, and to me that reminded me of Ari Aster. And I know it's a coincidence, but like I'm being honest.
Yeah, no,
it did remind me a little bit.
I think like his camera work and filmmaking style is very different, but like I
agree about that.
Like,
I'm just saying about the dream, the existentialism, the dream, the terror that Christina feels, always walking on eggshells. What's going to happen next? And like the evil person is bigger than life too. It's very campy. It's very bigger than normal. It's a little strange.
And the kind of mind games that they like, the back and forth mind games that they play,
and the family drama.
I do see that in Hereditary, at least in the first half, between the mother and the son in that movie. I see what you're saying.
The crazy abuse. To be serious for a second, the crazy abuse cycle is just like very. I think haunting's too delicate of a word, but like you know the wire hanger scene that's in the middle of the movie. The scene where she gets choked out, that's like 3/4 of the way to the movie, and she keeps going back. Like they keep interacting with each other, you know.
Yeah,
and it's just like they never repair the relationship, and it's just constant toxicity,
nature of abuse.
You know,
right?
It's just crazy. Yeah.
Stockholm syndrome.
It kind of like the way that this movie plays out. Like, have you guys seen The Babadook?
No.
Yeah.
No, because The Babadook is a horror movie, Australian horror movie. Really, really, really good. One of the scariest movies I've ever seen. But that movie works in cycles. It's once it hits nighttime, then you know this is when it's like when shit's gonna go down, and then it kind of you know, has some breathing room in between during the day, and then you know it slowly gets back to night, and then it builds up to the tension again, and then it breathing room. That's what this movie felt like. The way that it was constructed was just like these ebb and flow cycles.
Yeah, because she gets drunk at night, and that's when the abuse starts. That's all fucking story of abuse is always about that substance and shit. Like there's abuse during the daytime too, though, right? Like in different ways. Like it's the violence that it seems to come after the. Like the nighttime is violent, and like the daytime is just like embarrassment and shame, and I'm better than you. Like she's swimming against her in the pool. Oh, yeah. She's like 7 years old, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna win!" All that shit, right?
What a bitch, right? Like
not only was she a child, at
no
7 years
self-esteem,
old, but she like had already put her through a bunch of like exercise, whatever. So she was like super
tired. She was super tired. She wasn't diving properly. Listen, that is not how you teach a kid to dive. Let me just, as a swim teacher, but you don't just sit back and go, yeah, do it better.
Legs together, legs together.
Legs together. Like, you have to actually demonstrate it yourself, and you have to...
She's probably claiming that I'm making her better, but she's really just, like... antagonizing, and it's like...
And she's
like,
not
I'm
even
just trying to make her stronger,
like,
but you're not...
She'll do another dive. Yeah, she's talking to the uncle, not even looking at her.
She's getting drunk with the uncle, right?
Yeah, so she doesn't give a shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Was there any point in this movie where, like, you felt like she might have loved her? Because the whole time it felt fake. And I think
only
that's...
as a reflection of her own self.
Yeah.
Right? Because she's a fucking classic, sociopathic... malignant narcissist who only sees the world as like she sees the other people, but only based on how they react to her and view her, right? Like it's all just like in the context of myself. Like how does she react to me? It's never like thinking about her just for the sake of thinking about her. It's like, what does it mean to me? Right? Yeah. Like how does she reflect on me? How does Christina look, make me look bad or look good? Never like, is she happy or successful? Right?
I think that there were moments in the movie where there's like two that I think I can pick out where something would happen on Christina's part where it was good, and it almost seemed like Joan Crawford was like, well, if I was in that position, I would have done the same thing, so I'm proud of her.
Right.
You know, but it's like it's only like it's a reflection on herself. Like she did what I would have done. So
it's about me.
Yeah.
How do you guys like? Why do you think that? Well, yeah, I know it is a reflection on herself, but. When she walked, like, I think it happens 3 times. She walks in on her daughter pretending to be her in front of, like, a bunch of dolls, and she'd get pissed at her for doing that.
She no self-esteem. No. She can't handle anybody.
Like, it's a lot of self-hate, right?
Yeah, and it's like, what is a child going to do to really roast you, right? It's actually a compliment. And like, you should actually shut the fuck up and listen to what she's saying to her dolls, because she can't say those things to you. And she's going to tell the truth right now.
Yeah,
but she can't. And she's like, you're mocking me. You're belittling me. You're mocking me. Everyone's an enemy. And like, I have to like control everything. And the only way to control people is through physical power and violence and, taking away their self-esteem to bring them down to my level instead of raising everyone's level up.
Time feels like he's about to say something. He's got something to say.
Let's not forget the fact that this bitch got fired from the studio and she dragged her kids out of bed at 3 a.m. to go to the garden. And
oh, that was a great... the fucking tree. Oh, that was scary with the axe. And I'm like, oh my god, this is scary. That
was she was gonna kill her.
Crazy.
I thought she was gonna kill her with the axe.
That was the first moment that we saw Christopher, this boy's name, Christopher, shackled into his
bed. Yeah. I want to know. I thought some of the time jumps were really weird. Because the daughter looked the same age pretty much the whole time, but the brother like went from a baby and grew up to taller than her. Yeah, taller than her.
He was an extra in this. Like, I don't think it was really about him.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's her.
She had like Joan Crawford saved most of her abuse for the daughter because she saw that as a more reflected version of her, right? Because like she sees the people as refractions of herself, right?
And she adopted two more kids too, by the way.
Which is nuts. And God only knows what happened to them, right? And like, it couldn't have gotten better.
Boy,
I have a question time. You know, we're audio people, you and me. There was a few.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, there were a few ADR moments in this movie.
Yeah.
Like especially the uncle from behind, like when he's talking, like his mouth's moving.
Yeah.
And but especially when she's cutting the roses, and her mouth isn't moving, but she's screaming.
It's a lot like
that's not good. That's not good.
Not long shots, but like especially like at the pool, and it was wide, and they were like talking from a distance, and it was like his voice is like louder than the actual scene, and I'm like,
and the mouth isn't moving, like.
There were technical issues for sure, and maybe Roger Ebert gave bad marks for some of the technical things. But
1 out of 4 that doesn't ruin a movie.
From what I remember, he said the it was overacting. That it showed psychological torture,
pointed,
but it didn't explain why it was happening. It didn't go deeper. Like it was all surface level.
Why was
I feel like I got everything.
She's a bitch. That's why it was happening.
That's what I said. I don't know.
I feel like I got everything I needed from her performance. Right. Like, and especially like them interacting with each other. You at every point you understand what each character's thinking.
He wanted to see why Joan Crawford was like turned this way. You know?
Like, did you want to see her childhood?
I don't care anymore.
I guess.
I don't care. Like,
well, then go read the book. Go read about it. But like, this is about this part of her life. This is about her when she's like 30 and up, right? It's not about her, like what got her here. But also, like, who gives a fuck? There's no reason to beat a child with a wire hanger and drink all fucking night. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no excuse, even if you were abused. Like, that's not go to court with that information and see if they let you out. It's not gonna. They're not going to.
I feel like every single scene, like, explains itself, like just from the way that they've interacted with each other previously. You get all the information you need. Like I don't understand.
To build onto that, the same thing. I feel like every scene, but like to me, there were no wasted scenes. Every scene had a purpose. Every scene told something. You know, it explained whatever. The only scene where I felt like I was like, you probably could have cut this, was the boardroom scene. That's the only scene I was like, maybe you could have cut this.
Oh, I love that fucking.
Did you?
Yeah,
it was different because it was not just. It's another angle of Joan Crawford.
Control. Yeah, like she's like I felt like it was kind of a reflection.
And that great line.
Yeah.
Like,
don't fuck with me.
Yeah, it was so
I'm gonna
good.
Go to
and out of nowhere.
And saying the F word in 1981 was not something that was in the movies.
PG.
But it felt like the 50s.
You did not say the fuck word in 1981 in the movies. It was very rare. And so it must have hit.
Right?
This is PG though. This is PG though.
Not PG-13.
I don't think so.
I thought you get one F word for PG.
It depends on the context. Like if this is a biographical fuck and like it's quoted and you have corroboration and that's what she said, then you can say it in the scene, right?
That's the name of my prog rock band, Biographical Fuck.
Biographical fuck.
Biographical fuck.
That is so good.
It's more like an avant jazz fusion.
Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right.
Maybe a Zool band.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
You guys don't know what Zool is. Stop saying you know what Zool is. You don't know what Magma and Zool is. You don't know what Rock and Opposite. You guys are audio guys, right? I can't wait to fucking run you. I can't wait.
She was.
I'm the only audio guy here.
Did you notice the ADR, Prag?
I noticed all kinds of fucking little.
Did
problems,
you notice the
but
ADR?
Like it didn't. Yeah, of course I noticed the ADR.
Okay.
But like I kind of like I was so.
Sometimes it felt
it's a character study.
Like the 50s.
Yeah, I think
it felt like
that time. Yeah,
and it's just like I don't know. I feel like the focus of this movie for all the reviewers should be about Faye Dunaway's performance because it's a character study. This could have been a
100%.
play because it's a focus, right? And like all that other stuff didn't really distract me. I mean, it was off, but like we see that.
So
look. Yeah, go. Sorry.
There's a list made by AFI. For like the top 50 villains.
500. Oh, okay.
Where do you think she rates? She's on there. What do you think she rates?
Really?
11.
Okay. What do you think, JC?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Listen, I feel like I think it's surprising that they even put her on the list because of how panned this movie got. I would
real
say
ones like it.
Yeah, real ones do like it. I'm gonna put her at like 41.
41.
No, I didn't get it right.
Yeah.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
That's weird.
What?
She's 41.
JC, if you looked it up before and you knew the answer, you don't have to pretend.
I'll share my screen.
I know.
I'll share my screen.
That's cool, man.
One
Good.
below
That's a
her
lucky guess.
is James Cagney from The Public Enemy.
Oh, that's a fire movie.
They're my tabs. Those are my tabs.
Yeah,
That's all I
see?
got.
JC, I'm just teasing you. I know you. I know you guessed.
One above her is Freddy Cougar.
That's crazy. Where
Is
did
that
Ratchet,
Johnny Cougar's brother, Freddy Cougar?
Freddy Cougar.
Where did Ratchet from Ratchet?
Who's number one?
Who flew over the cuckoo's nest?
Hannibal Lecter.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
But
That's like-
Cruella DeVille is 2 spots above her, which is crazy.
Wait a minute, like
He's
that's
very
based
Cruella.
on like Cruella DeVille is based on Joan Crawford. Like
Crawford,
all of those,
100%.
Oh, see,
like
there you
Resident
go.
Evil 8 is based on like all of these times
Yeah.
you see this character, it's based on this movie. So people are fronting and they're lying and they're
Norman
self-reporting
Bates is
and it's
number
not
2.
serious.
Darth Vader is number 3.
Norman
Wicked Witch
Bates is
is
not
number
2.
4.
Where does Ratchet come up?
Nurse Ratched?
Nurse Ratchet, yeah.
5.
There we go.
She's a good one.
Because that, like, I'd put this performance up with that one. Like, it's that good.
JC, I think that if they reviewed the film again and not when they just saw it in 1981, I think this movie needed to be seen retrospectively a little bit. And maybe if they saw it.
Some of these are contemporary reviews. Like,
I'm trying to apologize for Roger.
2017.
Prague's favorite demon, Pazuzu, number 9.
Pazuzu is a great demon. Like, he has all the fucking stats. He's min-maxed. He has a great skill tree.
Is
and
he
it's
the
great
best demon, you
progression.
think?
I mean, he's OP. I don't know
OP?
if he's the best.
Okay.
Depends on your play style.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
it depends on how you're cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prag, Roger's review is from. Oh, it's not. It is from 1981. Never mind. No, you're
Yeah,
good.
he's fucking. You saw it when he came out. I know it.
Yeah. We could
My
turn,
parents
we
loved
could
this
turn
movie too.
Yeah.
I
we could
remember
turn this
very
around.
clearly. I shouldn't have seen this movie at this age. That movie scared me too because I was Christina's age when they showed me this shit. My parents love to show me inappropriate movies, I think, now. Because, like, if there was a rated R movie and, like, they didn't have any child... I didn't ever have a babysitter. We were all going to the rated R movie. Like, if it was on the TV, we're all watching it. If there was boobs, if there was sex... Like, just don't look at anybody and just, like, stare straight ahead. But, like, we're going to keep watching.
That makes
and, like,
a lot
they
of
did me a
sense.
great favor. You know why? Because I matured earlier. And, like, I was exposed to adult and,
it's a
like,
good thing.
books and art. And, like, but they didn't, like, let me, like, you know, abuse it. And it was, like, they explained shit to me. And, like, I think that's
Good.
important for kids. Parental guidance is something, like, you should show them. Like, I remember my dad very clearly took me to see the movie 1984 when it came in 1984 when I was 11 years old, right?
Okay.
And I loved it. And it was an amazing time. And I think we were the only ones in the theater in the afternoon, right? But, like, I learned so much, right? And, like, they always at an intellectual level treated me with respect and not like talking down and this is for you and this is for us. It was like, this is for all of us and you have to get up to our level and we're not gonna like coddle you and so you're gonna get there.
So what you're saying is you can't relate to this movie, unfortunately.
No, nobody was beating. My mom used to fucking yell. Like, she would fucking scream and yell for sure. My parents were yellers when they would fight, but there was never any physical touching. Like, there was never any of that.
Like this.
Right? But it was like, some days when they're yelling at you, you would have preferred to get it over with and get a smack. But like, it's just, it's just like anything else. When you're raising 3 boys.
Here's my final word about
it wasn't crazy.
This performance. It makes up for Faye Dunaway incorrectly announcing La La Land as Best Picture at the Oscars. Makes up for it completely. Yeah. When they announced La La Land instead of Moonlight.
I thought it was Warren Beatty that did that.
No. He held the card and then Faye Dunaway read it. Yeah.
They're like 90 years old.
Yeah, that's true.
But look at the career of Faye Dunaway. This is what happened with Faye Dunaway. She had this amazing run between 1973 when this movie came out. She was in The Four Musketeers, Chinatown, Towering Inferno, 3 Days of the Condor, Network. She won a Best Actor award for The Eyes of Laura Mars, and then she was in The Champ, and then she made this movie, and then the career died. And the next movie she was in was fucking Supergirl, which I don't even know if you guys know there was a 1984 movie Supergirl.
Yeah, I do. But did she play Supergirl?
I don't think so. She must have played her mom or some shit. But like after that run, she was basically done.
Supergirl. Yeah.
She was amazing in Barfly. And if you've never seen Mickey Rourke and Faye Dunaway in Barfly, it's about 2 drunks in a bar and like it's a fantastic movie and it's probably her best performance. But like Faye Dunaway's a fantastic and
she has a better performance in this one. She has a better performance in this one.
Check out Barfly. It's right up here. It's right there because it's just it's just like gritty and fucking dark and it's just sad. Like if you want to see a really sad movie, watch Barfly.
Okay.
It's really good. And then all these other movies were great too. Chinatown, 3 Days of the Condor, Network.
Yeah,
Network's a banger.
I'm ready to sum this movie up.
Wait, what did La La Land lose to? Was it Parasite?
Moonlight.
Moonlight. Oh, okay.
Moonlight. I remember that.
Yeah. Moonlight's so
and
good.
Is Flame still upset about that?
I mean, I'm upset about it. I think it's ridiculous.
I mean, La La Land's a great movie, but Moonlight.
I still haven't seen La La Land. I'm gonna have to. I want somebody to pick it so we can watch it. But like, I feel like we should watch it, right?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
I loved it.
I mean, I don't know why I haven't seen it because like I've always like it's like one of those things that's on your queue and then you keep putting it down the thing.
My mom hates it, and I argue with her about it all the time. Yeah,
maybe she should come on your mom to review it, and that would be perfect.
Damien, what is the name?
Damien Chazelle.
Yeah, I was like,
he's a banger.
He's 2 for 2 because Whiplash was incredible.
Well. Have you seen Babylon?
And then I saw Babylon. I was like, this movie fucking sucks.
Oh, I liked Babylon.
I hated that movie. It was boring.
Which one was Babylon?
That's the one about
Robbie
1920s Hollywood.
Yeah,
I loved it. I thought. It was
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen
it.
I mean,
you just don't like that it opened on a elephant shitting on a Mexican man.
Yeah. What the fuck? Can I shout out something not related to this?
Yeah, good.
Or should we wait till the end of the show? Let's wait till the end.
Okay.
I just think I really enjoyed Alien Earth, and I've been on episode
I've been watching that
too.
And I think I'm really enjoying
Noah Hawley is my guy, and like he still is my guy. Like if you like this, watch Legion because it's more of that young adult dynamic.
I love that show, Legion. I thought Brian Fuller.
I thought Noah Hawley wrote the beginning of Legion at least. Like
Brian Fuller, Noah Hawley. They're the 2 guys.
What did Fuller write besides
Hannibal?
Okay.
And
then
American
people,
Gods.
Fargo's fantastic too from Noah Hawley. Like Noah Hawley, I think it just works at FX essentially.
But yeah, Alien Earth is really good so far. I'm enjoying it.
Isn't it? Like I really liked episode 2 more than episode 1, and I love the way they ended it with the fucking Stink Fist by Tool. That was a fucking banger way to end it. And like I love the musical selections on Legion and stuff like that. Like I love like that idiosyncrasy. It was vibes because like the guitar player from Tool used to work on special effects for the first Alien movie.
Oh, cool!
Did you know that?
I didn't.
He was like he does all the videos himself, all the fucking claymation and all the
Adam
weird.
Jones? Is that what it is? Yeah.
He does special effects himself, like, and he was working in special effects before he formed this band. So I think that, I don't know, hopefully they knew that was like a little subtle homage.
Awesome.
All right, let's sum up. I'm sorry.
That was a
random. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, I didn't want to forget, but
no,
I want to shout that movie out.
This is good.
That show.
I'm glad you picked this movie, Prag. I'd never heard of it before today, and now I am its number one defender, and I'm hoping you guys would join me as number 2 and 3. I'm going to defend it till the end of my life. I think I'd put it up there with Sunset Boulevard and all of those. I think it's that good.
Like, we wear red ribbons for Mommie Dearest, and we want the Razzie to be revoked. And you revoke Faye Dunaway's Razzie, and you revoke the director, and we're wearing these red ribbons until it happens.
Crazy.
And this is for Mommy. This is for Mommy.
This is for Mommie Dearest.
I've got a gym strap. This is mine.
I don't have it.
No, it's got to be red. We have to get you a red ribbon.
Okay.
And we're going to be wearing these ribbons on stream.
And when you say Mommie Dearest, make sure you mean it.
Mean it.
Don't say Mommy, say Mommie Dearest. If you call someone Mommy, make sure you add Dearest to it.
I'm going to give it a 95. I'm going to give it a 95.
Ooh, crazy.
Just, I think it, like, just out of pettiness, because that's what this movie encapsulates.
That's what we all love. That's
95.
the only thing we all have in common. We love pettiness.
We love
true.
pettiness.
True.
I just can't give it an 100 because, like, it'd have to be, like, in my top 10.
Yeah.
We'll put it in your top 10 if you really love Joan.
Just do it. Who cares?
Yeah, just do it. Nah, 95.
Okay. Who's next?
Yeah, fine. Go ahead.
I did it again. I faked you guys out to make you think I liked it. I actually hated it. I'm just kidding. I love this movie.
I believed you for a second. You've done that before.
So, I know. So when I rated this movie, when I was talking to Flame, I was like, I think I gave it like the mid 60s, low 70s, even with the
Why?
The extra points because of the name. But then just kind of like thinking about it and reflecting on it and the performances, this and that, whatever. It's got to get a bump. It was this was an enjoyable movie. I thought Faye Dunaway was amazing in her role. She was crazy. She was horrifying. She was scary. Again, horror movie, legit horror movie.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was like really good in their parts. I thought it was completely like, even though I've never dealt with something like this, I feel like it was realistic. There were a lot of parts that were like you see horror movies and you see people like getting their legs chopped off, or someone gets like, impaled by like a fucking spike or something.
This one didn't need it.
No, it didn't. No. The Christina getting beat by wire hangers was traumatizing to watch. It was so uncomfortable. Like a lot of scenes like that, like just there were little things that were like she's
just getting a hair cut off.
Oh my god,
was horrifying.
The combing the hair and like that was crazy. It was like because he gets all knotted. That for me, I'm like, nope, can't. That's torture. That's legit torture. This movie's 85. I love this movie. 85.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a great movie to remind you how terrifying adult women can be. And if you ever think that you should be afraid of men,
right,
just watch this movie.
Yeah.
I love this movie to watch for someone who's never seen it before. This is a great watch party movie for a bunch of people who have no idea what it is and never seen it. Because like if they can like sit through until the real craziness starts, I think people don't see it coming because it starts a little slow, right? Until the fucking chaos starts.
Great first date movie. Great first date.
Great for a first date.
Yeah.
The opening felt like Columbo. Like I was like, okay, who's gonna die like straight away? Like, it's just like, just the way.
I mean, this is iconic camp. This is like, I feel like Resident Evil directors, all the people like respond to movies like this. This reminds me also of starting the reality television oeuvre, the style, the drama, the campiness, the melodrama. Like it all owes to this like movie. And I think like every woman who's seen this movie kind of loves this movie because it's so dramatic and it's like you hate her, Joan Crawford, and like she's such a super villain, and they will think about their moms and think about their relationships. Obviously not the same, of course, but I feel like most women and girls who see this kind of fuck with it because it is so dramatic. It's also like a Lifetime movie on steroids.
Yeah.
It's like the greatest Lifetime movie ever made.
Correct.
Every Lifetime movie after this is trying to create this. All the Oxygen movies, all the thing. Bad Girls Club owes everything to this, bitch. Okay, so like, listen, if Roger Ebert, I don't give a fuck about your jaw. I know you're dead. I hope you hear this in hell.
He's dead.
This movie is a 90,
Hope he hears in
and
hell.
you're a jealous bitch. I don't give a no. I'm sorry, I can't. And I'm
gloves
wearing
off.
this
He's
red
right.
ribbon for
He's right.
Joan,
Gloves
and
are
I'm
off.
wearing it for Mommie Dearest,
right.
and that's my review.
He's right. I support that. I support that.
I support that as well. That's a W.
Yeah.
That's a W. I wanted to jump into a new segment I kind of thought of, not last night, but over the past week. I just want to read some letterbox reviews to you guys.
Okay. For this movie?
And
random
for this
ones?
movie. Yeah, just random ones. Just see what we think.
Okay.
So this is the most popular review on Letterboxd. I don't think the wire hanger industry ever recovered. 3.5 stars.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Banger
Good
comment.
one.
It's good. This one, all I want when I die is for someone to play me in a biopic of my life with exactly this quality of acting.
Yes.
4 stars.
Yes,
100%.
facts. Like if like Faye Dunaway played me on the my Twitch story, that would be perfect. I would love that, dog.
This is another one. This is
Time didn't do
Joker.
anything crazy. Amp it up, hey. Amp it up.
Amp it up. Amp it up.
Higher,
yeah.
more energy, more crazy,
Make
more
shit up, I
white
don't
makeup, more cold cream, more wire hangers, more borax. Throw the borax everywhere. I don't know how we're gonna clean it up.
Yeah.
This is Joker. This is Joker for people whose mother owned a Barbie collection. 4.5 stars. I think that's good.
Yeah, it's funny.
There's apparently there's a John Waters commentary track for this movie. John Waters, he's a W.
I bet that's hilarious. He must cook on that.
Not
He
me
said-
Googling
he
who
said-
John Waters is. Oh, John Waters. Okay,
Yeah. Pink Flamingos.
Yeah.
Flamingos.
John Waters' commentary track really delivers. If you don't like this wire hanger scene, you should never watch a movie. Really, 4.5 stars.
I agree.
Crazy.
You know what? John Waters fucking gets it.
the yassification of narcissistic abuse.
The yassification.
The yassification.
Yes, queen.
That was really good.
Yeah.
The yassification.
I can't believe they greenlit this movie a year after she died. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Oh my god.
I bet people have been talking about Joan Crawford for fucking years before they came out. Like, no, when this movie came out, when nobody's like, "That's not the Joan I remember. That's not the way it was." And like,
I think
was
that's
like
literally
little,
what
but I've
they're
never
doing.
seen anyone push back. Like, oh, I don't know if that's not fair.
So this one's more of a visual review. I think we'll just take a look at this. So this one here, bring
Bring me the axe.
The axe.
That was terrifying, right? Like, you didn't know she was going to kill everyone that night.
That's what I thought.
The next comment.
Yeah,
It's real.
this is a horror movie. Period. Yeah, I think Letterboxd has got us, boys. I think.
Yeah.
Overall, I think this movie gets a 3.3, which is like pretty good
that
for
poster's
Letterboxd.
amazing.
Yeah, it's so good, isn't it?
Oh,
3.4.
that was another funny part. When she broke up with that dude left her, the first uncle, the lawyer. She was tearing all the pictures, and one of the pictures, when he was holding Christina and like next to her, she just cut his head out, so his body's still there. So it's
still
like
there.
a weird.
Yeah,
Goes,
even
this is what
in
happens
the
when mommy doesn't like you, you can disappear you, right?
yeah, it's
That was
great.
so funny.
It's just so many good
Because
lines.
after the picture, she's ripping in half to get him out of the picture, except for that one where she's like, "I'll just cut his head off."
Head out.
Yeah.
Leave it in the smash frame. Perfect.
Some people can't laugh at camp. They have to have. It's like they can't. It can't be
But it's
scary.
not camp. I didn't feel like it was
and-
campy.
Well, it's a little campy. It's a little crazy. This I should say melodramatic, like because right
Melodramatic.
between drama, melodrama, and camp, there's melodrama, right? So like it's not all the way over, but you have to say like every camp artist in the world loves this performance. They use it in Resident Evil. That's because like it is.
Yeah,
It's
it was
almost at
great.
the point of being too much, but it's right in the good spot. I think it's
feel like
perfect.
The
I like
The
it.
parts that were campy, like her ripping up the photo and like cutting things out, like stuff like that. It's funny, but it's just like.
But it happened
because it's ridiculous. That's also.
But also it happened.
That's what it's not comedic. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so bad. But it's like gallows humor. You laugh because you're like so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You laugh because it's sad. Yeah. It's like gallows humor. It's like your way to protect yourself from the horror. It's like I laugh at like sad shit all the time. It's just like my way of dealing.
This was great. What are we doing next week? We got Time's pick next week.
Next week we are watching a movie called The Fall, starring Lee Pace.
Have you seen this movie before, Tom?
No, which I'm very excited because none of us have seen it.
Yeah. I've never heard of this movie.
I've never had a chance to
know anything about it.
So I was scrolling through Reddit one day and I saw someone brought up the movie The Cell, right? And they said, "Oh, this is blah blah blah." And then so I was looking at the comments. I'm like, I heard that movie was terrible. I'm looking and I see people saying it was bad, and they said the director that he just directed the movie, but there's another version of this movie that's better and is like his actual passion project, and it was this one. And I love Lee Pace. Speaking of Brian Fuller, he made Pushing Daisies. I love Pushing Daisies. That was like one of my favorite TV shows.
I need to watch it.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Again, I love Lee Pace, so I saw this and I was like, all right, I'm in. And they said going blind, and I'm like, cool. I'm watching the trailer. Going blind.
I have a friend who like adores this movie and swears by it. He's been trying to get me to watch it for ages. Apparently, it's like a visual masterpiece.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. We'll
I love that you picked a movie I don't know anything about, so I can go totally blind and like really just like take it for what it is.
The one comment I think I saw that was like also interesting too was like I think it might have been Roger Ebert who said he saw this movie or whatever or someone else that I don't know his actual thoughts on the movie, but he said this is a movie that can never be made again. Like it is a once in a lifetime like viewing experience, and then it can't be like, replicated. So I'm like, okay, cool.
What the fuck?
Do we? Cool. I want to know.
Exciting.
Guys, do we want to start like a little series, like you know how you're picking a movie that's like considered like a visual masterpiece. Do you guys want to do like a themed thing, like?
We can do that, yeah.
Like the next one I pick is one that's considered like a visual extravaganza.
How do we know if it's been considered a visual masterpiece or not?
Look it up. Do some research. Do a little bit of research.
Based on what though? Like because like I think like something like The New World is a visual masterpiece. Would that be considered as such?
I don't know. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Well, see, this is where this is why I don't understand how to pick the movies.
Okay, well, just like
I don't. Can you give me like a list of directors or something, or like what are we talking about? Because like if you're making a movie, it should be a visual. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean, but I mean ones that like the visuals are the draw.
Well,
you know
what? The good news is I don't have to pick a movie for a minute, so like we can do this and I'll figure it out as we go. Perfect.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, we can do that. I don't have a problem with themes.
Cool.
Perfect.
I like it.
As long as one of the themes is Roman Polanski.
So that's always the thing.
It's always a thing. Somehow it's related.
I can't wait to have Roman Polanski month. I can't wait for that.
What are you going to do when I get Roman Polanski on the show? And like you come into the Riverside and he's already here, JC. What are you going to say?
Can we do a Roman Polanski month where like we pick his worst movies and like completely destroy
There are no worst movies.
Have worst movies? That's crazy.
No.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, we should. You know what? We should do a Roman Polanski, and we like touch on all the movies. So that means we have to spend hours and hours watching all of the movies.
Go.
And it's a 24-hour stream. And like every 2 hours, we do a new movie, a full 2-hour review,
and we stay
up 24 hours. Yeah, we do what we have to do.
Do we shit on him no matter what?
I don't know.
Even if
Even if they're good.
Suck. This
movie
This movie sucks.
We just be honest. I think it would be fun if we
terrible actor.
Or could we do a movie review of a big epic like multi-movie thing? So it's like a marathon stream. Like what if we had a longer than normal stream?
Like Pirates?
Or Lord of the Rings.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings. That's great. Well, I've seen parts.
We could do a 3
That'd be crazy.
episode.
What if we did
I'd be down for that.
but the director's cuts?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
4-hour versions.
Are they the better versions? I've only seen the original
I don't know.
Let's
Okay.
I think there probably are more. I don't know. I want to punish people who haven't seen it.
To L. Ron Hubbard and watch Battlefield Earth.
I would love to watch Battlefield Earth. I've never seen it. I think it's hilarious, probably. See, like I'm having a good time if the movie is bad or good. If the movie's bad, I get to laugh, and if it's good, then I get to see a good movie. So like,
but if it's
what.
boring, then it's hard to talk about.
I don't know what boring means. I've never been bored. I don't know what that means. Like I can keep myself going.
The way you pulled the ribbon off was so Joan Crawford.
Because it's like I take the ribbon off when I hear something I don't like, and I put it back on when I like it, and then I tie it if I really like it.
Justice
and
for
like
Frank
the ribbon's
Perry.
back.
Justice for Faye Dunaway.
Justice for Joan.
Give her best picture.
That's right.
Best actor.
And like take the Razzies away. That's what we really need.
Just
we want
end
to
the Razzies.
revoke the Razzies. Well, I mean, like Uglies does need to win a Razzie though, right? It does have a purpose.
It does. Bye, Faye. We love you.
Love you, Faye.
Thank you for what you did. Thank you.
Bye, Faye.